Imagine yourself trapped in a room or a cell where every decision is influenced by those around you, like a helpless servant to its master. Would you like that? To not have the freedom to choose for yourself, like a puppet on a string? Peer pressure is like a silent storm that can either empower you to grow as a person or lead you astray without being able to define your own path in life. This is and will always be a common problem to people of all ages, most especially to teens and adolescents who are still undergoing change. I myself, who have already lived 14 years of life and have parental guidance, is still quite vulnerable to peer pressure. What more to those who lack guidance and support? We've all been there. That constant desire of wanting to fit in, of wanting to be acknowledged and accepted by even our closest friends. Sometimes the pressure can overflow and lead us to do things we don't want to do. Imagine a teenager at a party being pressured to drink. They might think, everyone else is doing it. Why shouldn't I? I don't want to be seen as weak. But what if that decision damages their relationship with their family and friends? This isn't just a hypothetical situation. It's happening to young people even as we speak. This type of pressure is negative and only pressures people to do things with consequences that can affect you, your future, and your well-being. Peer pressure is the influence of people of any age, especially in the teen years, or a social group has on you. There are positive peer pressures that encourages good and habits and practices, but also the opposite type, negative peer pressure. As the name suggests, this is a real common problem that everyone has faced. Despite all the negative effects of peer pressure, it is important to remember that it is a natural and universal experience to all people. But you don't have to give in to peer pressure. You have the power to make decisions and choose what's right for you. You can choose to be yourself, to stand up for what you truly believe in, and to surround yourself with people who respect you for who you are. Did you know that 70% of teen smokers started smoking due to peer pressure? It's important to remember that it's okay to say no. It's alright to decline requests or invitations, especially if you know that it goes against your values. As fellow human beings, as fellow members of the society, we have to encourage communication to better connect and understand. Adolescents need the support to have someone they can trust with their problems, someone they can open up to. Make it clear that peer pressure is a normal part in growing up, and that it's okay to talk about it openly. Always remember that seeking help or support is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of courage. Instead, this will encourage you to develop your self-esteem. And the more confident you are, the stronger you will be against the negative peer pressure. Imagine a world where everyone is confident enough to be themselves, where people support each other's choices and celebrate their differences, where you can choose your own way of life and mold your own future. If we are able to open up the minds of others and the hearts of those affected, that's the world we can create as early as now. Or would you rather a world where every decision and your every choice are always ignored, watched, or judged by others? Of course, we would prefer a happier, more open and connected society, right? However, if we don't act upon this problem that is right in front of us, that clearly affects you, me, and everyone else, our situation will only worsen. Adolescents whose brains are still undergoing changes might grow into thinking their own opinion and choice does not matter, and that they have to do what everyone else is doing, without proper thought on how it would affect them and their future. A society where everyone can be accepted as themselves is truly a better place. So, the next time you feel pressured to do something you don't want to do, always remember that you yourself have the power to say no. You have the power to choose for yourself, and you have the power to inspire others to do the same. As fellow members of a community, we have to be the positive role model that they need. What kind of person do you want to be? What's important to you? Surround yourself with people who respect you for who you are and not for who you pretend to be. Always remember that it's okay to say no to things that make you uncomfortable. Remember that you're unique and amazing just the way you are. So have confidence in yourself. Peer pressure is a natural experience, but it is solely up to you how you face it. Will you give in and accept the consequences, or resist and fight back? Don't let peer pressure steal your voice or your individuality. Because remember, you are not alone.